Suu Thomas FB-EYE is a TV program based on the real-life experiences of Suu Thomas, a woman who was born deaf and later recruited by the FBI for her unique lip-reading ability. Suu Thomas is portrayed by deaf actor Deanne Bray. I had a chance to meet Deanne and interview her during a break in production in Toronto. Deanne, tell me who your role models are. Who is it that you've looked up to? I'd have to say it's the actors who founded Deaf West Theatre in North Hollywood, California. It was established in 1990 by Linda Bove and Edward Street, both of whom are deaf actors. They established a theatre company on monies granted from the U.S. Education Department and are still running today. They started off as a very small production company of 69 seats. Now they're up to 750 seats. It's been really neat for me to see them start off from scratch and to develop from there. I started to get interested in acting from them. At one point I had no experience, but at 18 years old I went in and they were very supportive of me. They were the people to look up to. They were very helpful. They had 30 years worth of opening doors in television, so I got to learn an awful lot from them. I understood more about character development and how to work on scripts and scenes, and I was with them for 13 years. If there was no Deaf West, I wouldn't be here today, so thanks go to them. Do you feel that you're experiencing or have experienced any barriers being the only deaf member of a production crew? In the beginning, I was really surprised because people here understood the concept of looking at me directly when they communicated with me. I don't know if that's a part of Canadian culture or whether people are just really open about that kind of approach to communication. But I'll tell you, for the first 2 months being the only deaf person and the only American in a Canadian community and working such long hours with 100 other hearing people every day, I'll tell you, my voice started to get sore after a while, because I'd never been so used to that much spoken message in my life. So I felt really homesick, because I had no connection to home here. After about the 3rd month, I managed to find a few people in the deaf community who've led me around and given me support. And now I don't feel so alone anymore, because I'm more involved, and they're more involved in the production. So that's really helped me. Do you have any advice for deaf youth who may be interested in an acting career? Are there any pearls of wisdom that you can share with them at this point? As my father always said before I became an actor, finish school first. You have to have an education. It's very important to be literate and to be a college graduate if possible. And I would say this to any aspiring actors. Make sure that your education is completed first. Education leads to freedom. And if you have an education, you can become whatever you want. And Salmo, are there opportunities for deaf actors in Canada? Unfortunately, there are not that many opportunities available in this country. We've seen 1 or 2 deaf actors on Canadian TV, but if there are others out there, we don't know where they're working. There's a wonderful website for more information on Suu Thomas FB-EYE, the TV show. To find that, type www.SueThomasFB-EYE.com. If you're interested in more information about the actor Deanne Bray, you can find that at www.deannebray.com. Should you be interested in more information about Deaf West Theatre, that can be found at www.deafwest.org.